Werribee's Player of the Week is brought to you by The Gordon, helping people gain real skills for real jobs for over 125 years.
Welcome to the Round 4 edition of The Gordon Player of the Week. Real skills, real jobs. I'm joined by Max Spencer, our Round 4 Player of the Week. Max, welcome to the show. How did you find your performance on the weekend?
Thanks for having me, Hamish. I was pretty pleased with how it went. I thought I started really well, which put us in a good position early, and we were able to resist a nice 15-minute patch from Box Hill where they really came at us in the third, and go on and seal the win going into the bye this week.
Now, you play down back. Did you have a task this week, or were you more of a sort of floating around rebounder type?
A little bit of both really. I had a little match-up on Tyler Brockman for stages there, but the back six as we are, we're pretty flexible and we can chop and change pretty regularly. So did a bit of that and got a good bit of help from the guys back there, and was able to provide a bit of rebound and intercept a few times, which was good. Beautiful.
Now, we started the year with 2 losses. We've just got our second win on the trot. What do you think personally has been the biggest difference in improving your games from round 1 and 2 to 3 and 4?
I guess it wasn't massive change that I had to do personally. Just fixing up little things, talking to the coaches, and little tweaks defensively, and more to do with mindset, I think, rather than actual output. Because I think I was still stringing together a good performance, but just getting the whole picture together and putting a whole performance together. I was able to do that this week.
Beautiful. Now, Max, you're a Palm Beach boy, born and bred, and you played for the Gold Coast. So you didn't, in fact, have a year of football last year like many did. You got to head back up home and play a season. How was that?
Yeah, loved it. Was lucky enough to get out of Melbourne just in time and get up there and enjoy. It was pretty much half a season really with all my mates who have remained there, since high school, and really enjoyed that. Just getting back to where I was born and made really as a footballer, especially, and getting back to and getting involved with those guys. But really lucky just to play really. So love that.
Absolutely. Now, it's not the only football you've played up there on the Gold Coast. You've in fact played for the Gold Coast Suns. Now, you played 8 games for the Suns. Tell us about a fun fact about those 8 games, Max.
So, it's a bit of a stretch, but I played with 7 of the last 10 Brownlow medalists, with or against 7 of the last 10 Brownlow medalists. So, there you go.
Good stat. Who was the one that you think is the best out of the lot?
Oh, you can't go past Gaz.
Gaz?
Yeah, for sure.
You
just get the ball in his hands.
There you have it. Now, talking about other ex-AFL greats, you're my first guest this year to have played under Mark Choco Williams at Werribee, and now with Mick Barlow. What's been the biggest difference, the biggest change coming from playing under Choco in 2019 to now Mick Barlow in 2021?
I think with Choco, his honesty is just maybe not totally brutal, but it's probably like 5 to 10% more brutally honest, hit you between the eyes sort of thing compared to Mick. And I suppose it's a small sample size so far, but that's probably the biggest thing where Choco has probably 30 plus years of coaching experience behind him, and Mick is only just starting up. That's pretty much it, just the honesty.
And Mick obviously went from a teammate at 2 different clubs to now your coach. How's your relationship with Mick as a coach now developed?
Yeah, as I said, it hasn't changed too much, but it's only been a short amount of time. But in saying that, it has been interesting. Playing under now that a former teammate of mine. It's the first time I've sort of done that, which has been cool. It took a little bit to adjust to, but I guess it has its perks and it has its cons as well. So just getting used to that now.
Beautiful. Now we're talking about real skills for real jobs, and you're at uni at the moment, Max. What degree are you working on, and what job is that going to set you up with?
So at the moment, I'm doing a Bachelor of Nursing and Psych Science. So that'll make me a registered nurse when I finish that, and I hope to work as that for a little period, and then hopefully study a bit more to become a paramedic after that.
Beautiful. Now, last one for you, Max. We're going into a bye weekend. So, what have you got planned for your weekend off?
Nothing really yet. A few of the boys have mentioned going along to the MCG on Sunday, maybe. So that'll be good, but maybe squeeze a bit of golf in and do some things you can't usually do when you're playing footy on a Saturday. So.
Beautiful. Thanks for joining me, Max, and we will catch you after the bye for the next edition of the Gordon Player of the Week.